Hey, my air signs, how are you? So, if you are an air element, that being a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is your solar eclipse new moon reading. So, with that being said, I am here to bring you guys my air signs now. Your new moon reading that is happened to be in the sign of Aries. And so, like I said, this is not only just your basic new moon reading, but with this new moon, there is a solar eclipse that has happened today or is happening today, April 8th. And so with that being said, we're going to get into your reading. As I mentioned in my overview and with the other readings, is that this reading, I have decided to use only the oracles to deliver the messages pertaining to the solar eclipse. I won't be using any tarot cards because the new moon for me is about a slate clean. It's about new. And so I feel whatever situations that we all been trying to eliminate or to get rid of, that is something that we should have done during the full moon up until now, because whatever it is that we release during a full moon phase, it propels us, it gives us that umph, that boost to shape us into prepare for the new, like today's new moon. New moons is about the new. So speaking of which, as I said, there is an eclipse happening. The eclipse is about expecting a powerful changes. And then the new moon in Aries, it's about it's time to take action. So I asked Spirit in terms of when it comes to my air signs, what powerful changes will be coming in during this solar eclipse under this new moon. And so this is where I have already pulled out oracles from 4 different oracle decks to give you guys, because unlike other channels or what have you, it's been a lot of hype and attention, as I mentioned before with the other readings, is that it's been a lot of attention pertaining to the solar eclipse. And even though there are some that might look at it from a negative aspect, for me, I am looking at it from a positive aspect, because the solar eclipse is happening for us, not to us. So with that being said, we need to look at it not only from the negative, but from the positive. In life, we do have polarity, but you can say that this is polarity at its best. So we want to utilize this solar eclipse energy to see the positive. How is it going to bring a change for us? All right, so just keep that in mind. So with that being said, let's get right into your reading, my air signs. So when asking Spirit what powerful change is coming in for my air signs, the card that came out for you guys is that of empathy. All right, and so the message here is I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Now for some, it is pertaining to, it could be anything, any situation. Okay, now just bear in mind that this is a collective reading for your air signs, but unlike the tarot, that the messages that come out from tarots, it sometimes can resonate for some, it may not resonate for others. But when it comes to the oracles is designed to inspire, to motivate, so that it can somewhat give you either a confirmation of what it is you've been doing, or it's a way of motivating you to keep going into whatever direction or situation that you are in. All right, now just bear in mind, we are also under this eclipse. We have conjunctions. We also have another astronomical event happening. We got retrogrades as well. So if my speaking is a little snark, then I'm going to blame it on the retrograde. All right, but what I wanted to say is that whatever it is that you air signs have been trying to release and let go of, hopefully you have done that already, right? And you are looking to make some sort of change. And so why did empathy show up for you guys? I feel, yes, I know where I was going with this. I feel that for some of you, it may be pertaining to any situation. For that, you would know in what aspect empathy now is going to be called upon based upon a situation, with a person, a place, an environment. It could be on the work front. However it means for you is that now is the time that you are going to kind of see a side of a situation. And I feel that if it's pertaining to a relationship, it's pertaining to a relationship that you have with a boss, whatever it is in life, right? We have to understand that when we are on a path, right? Because at the end, we're all on a journey, right? It's just our paths. It's going to be different, right? But when we're on a path and where other people may not be quite seeing your path for what it is, it's okay. It's just that it's not for them, as it really shouldn't, because we all have different paths, right? But at the same time, we don't want to be belligerent or judge someone just because they are not agreeing or going into the path that we are going toward, right? Because like I said, at the end, we all have different paths. So when it comes to that, we always have to bear in mind that it's okay if a person or situation, it's not looking at our path in a way that maybe it doesn't matter for them. I'm going to go into the book to give you a little bit more about what this means at this time. It says here that when it says, I am open to seeing both sides of a situation, it says you don't truly understand others' motivation if you haven't lived theirs. Now, this can be pertaining to someone else, or it could be for you. But the message here is you are missing an important part of the equation in terms of seeing both sides of a situation. That is the other person's history and personal path. So again, we all have personal paths. It says we are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will, because at the end we are governed under the law of attraction, which equates to free will, right? We should never feel that we have to be entrapped into a situation, a place, or anything, because there is free will, right? And so if a person is not willing to go where you are going, it's okay. That's their free will to go somewhere else. But at the end, we need to understand that, right? So there's a sense of exuding some sort of empathy pertaining to that and understanding, because I'm going to tell you now, when we don't allow that, when we infringe on someone's free will, whether it be on others or others toward us, if we are manifesting something, if we are wanting something that we want, but we are in fact infringing on a sense of free will and not showing empathy, whether it be for ourselves or toward others, then you can say that can sort of delay or block what it is that we want to create in terms of our path, if that makes sense, right? Because the next oracle that have come out was manifestation. And so with this manifestation card, this lets me know that whatever it is that you guys have been dreaming about, whatever it is that you want in terms of your future, because also this eclipse should be about shaping your future under this new moon, right? But manifestation is, if you see the stars here, right? You can think about like the galaxy if you want. But the universe is showing its presence here to let you know that if you haven't come from a place of empathy, you could in fact be stalling and delaying your own goals and dreams. And we never want that. It's almost like that thing where it says when someone has done wrong to us, we want to kind of forgive them, not only ourselves, but to forgive them, right? Because when we do that, that right there opens up the new way forward, if you will, right? Because if we don't, and we hold on to that grudge, if we hold on to that, it can interfere with our manifestation and goals. And that is something that we don't want at the very end. Again, I'm going to go into the book to give you guys a little bit more about what it really means here. And I've highlighted what I want to bring in terms of the extended message behind this. It says you are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. The power of the universe is within you. So again, whatever it is that you're looking to manifest and create for yourself, it's going to actually happen when you come from an energy of empathy. And coming from a place of empathy, it's not judging someone for them not seeing your path or not wanting to go on your path, right? Because again, there's free will. Everyone have their own way, right? We can't force, we can't expect, right? Sometimes when we have expectations of other people and what it is that we want from them, and it don't quite turn out to be that way, sometimes we can feel a certain way and we can come from a place of judging. No, we need to come from a place of empathy, because at the end, like I said, there is free will, right? Now, in doing that, it's going to allow us to now bring in our blessings, bring in opportunities for us, because it's almost like saying, I'm not going to hold this person. I'm not going to, judge them. I'm not going to be upset because they don't see my path, right? Because at the end, whether they are with you or not, you have your path, and that is what you need to focus on, right? Now, the next oracle that have come out is that of trust in your new path. All will work out for you. This is what the cosmos want you to know, that there is a path for you ahead. And so if it's not something that whoever it is that you are surrounded by is not willing to go with you on, it's okay, because it's your path and yours alone, right? We don't need to look back and say, are you going to come with me on this path? Are you okay with the path? No, because it's for us. This path has been laid out. It has been carved out for us, right? And by remaining on our path, we are also being true to ourselves. It's important that we stay authentic, right? We should never alter ourselves, our paths, our goals, our dreams to fit someone else's, right? We should never follow the path of another. We always should focus on what our path is aligned toward, all right? And when you do that, you would never go wrong. You would have the support. You would be able to open up that energy for your manifestations to come in. You never want to block your own blessings, right? Now, the last card that have come out pertaining to the final words of wisdom from Spirit, you got go the distance, all right? So when you go the distance, this is not, again, looking back and not allowing yourself to be distracted by someone that is not going toward the path that you are going to. You are going the distance on your own, even if it means you need to do it alone, right? The message here is to bring your dream to life. You must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there's no need to fear the occasional obstacle. In the end, it says here, what is yours will never be withheld from you. It says, remember this, all right? So my air signs, whatever it is that you are seeking, whatever it is that you want, your heart of hearts wants, go after it. Go the distance, right? Because at the end, you're only respecting and honoring yourself. You're honoring your feelings at this time. And if you've been struggling with it, think this solar eclipse, new moon in Aries, to amp you up, to give you that vitality, to give you that long haul. You can see here, this leopard, he's stretching out, he's expanding, he's going the distance, he's not looking back. You can see he's going in one direction and one direction only, which meaning that there's no turning back. He knows what he wants, and he's going the distance to achieve it. All right, my air signs, I hope that makes sense to you. I hope that this was very helpful for you. If so, you know what to do. Send some fire to that like button to give me a like. But as well, if at any time you want a more detailed, extended reading pertaining to this solar eclipse new moon, I am open for private sections. The information will be in the description box where you can go ahead and book me a personal reading. All right, until the next one, enjoy your solar eclipse day, everyone. Peace, love, and light. Thank you for watching. Bye.